Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I've currently sat down in the only spot in my house that doesn't feel messy. I'm halfway through, not even halfway through to be honest, I'm about a third of the way through decorating my house for Christmas, which I will be doing a separate video on. Today is the 1st of December and you all know what that means, and that means that it is the start of Vlogmas. So I wanted to chat through a little bit about what Vlogmas is going to look like this year, because the more that I've had to think about it, the more I've come up with a way that I think I want to do it without hopefully burning myself out. So over the past year and in 2019 I've done Vlogmas. I've done them as like individual days or like a few days joined together and uploaded them. However, I have been working fully through both of those times and it has been really difficult to do Vlogmas because I always end up like getting behind in videos and uploading them in the new year. So my plan for Vlogmas this year is to do Vlogmas weeks. So I'm starting this vlog on the 1st of December, which is a Friday. So my plan as of right now is to do Friday through to Sunday as one video, and then Monday through to Sunday next week as one video, and so forth, because I still obviously want to get up my decorate video. There are some more like sit down videos and stuff that aren't Christmassy that I want to get up. I also have a Kmart Christmas shop with me that I want to go up, so by the time this video goes up hopefully it will already be up. But that's kind of my plan. I am not working fully through Vlogmas this year. If you guys missed my most recent video where I updated you guys on everything, basically I'm getting made redundant. I get made redundant from the 11th of December, so from the 11th of December I will be able to have more energy and time to put into these videos, and more time to edit. So I'm hoping that I will be able to stay up to date with everything. And normally I plan out some like stuff to do, but I already have quite a lot of like social events and stuff on this month and little plans that I've got in my head that I haven't written down. So I just want to try and get through some of those, and if you guys have any suggestions on things that you want to see through the month of December, then let me know as well, because obviously from the 11th I'm going to have more time to be able to sit down and film. It's actually the afternoon at the moment. It's almost like 4 o'clock. I have been at home today. I wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update as to why I'm home, because I'm normally at work. But basically over the past couple of days I have been in the hospital. I started feeling a pain in my, like in the center of my stomach on Saturday when I was away for my best friend's birthday at Waiheke. We also weren't like eating very great. I wasn't drinking a lot of water, so through that time I was kind of just like, oh, my body's probably just not used to this. So I felt pain in my stomach on Saturday and Sunday. Felt a little bit of pain on Monday, Tuesday, but not like a whole heap, like a little bit more on Tuesday. I took Wednesday off work because I had a little bit of pain in my stomach that I had thought was from something that I had eaten at Bible study, because we had some like new food stuff there that was a little bit spicy and I don't really handle spice very well. Then on Wednesday night at like 10 p.m. I got a really sharp pain in my right side. Now if you don't know, your appendix is on your right side in your body. I wasn't sure if it was anything serious or not, but just the fact that I was in so much pain, like I'd had plans for the evening that I wanted to get done, like stuff at home, and I just couldn't do it because I was in so much pain that I had to put those plans on hold. I had to lie down in bed and I was just in so much intense pain that I got Phil to call the ambulance, and just get some advice on what to do, because I obviously didn't want to like go to hospital and like wait a really long time, because in hospitals they always have really long wait times and I didn't want to go if it was just something stupid. People on the ambulance call were basically like, I think you should get seen. They were worried that it might be appendicitis, so they sent me to a medical center. So I got to the medical center at like 10:30. This was like one that is like open 24 hours. I didn't get seen until like, I think maybe like 12:30. The doctors were like taking my blood pressure, taking my temperature, figuring out like the story and what had gone on. And I just went through so many like different people, like, and then I finally saw a doctor at like 1:30, and he was basically like, you need to have a pelvic examination and you need to have an ultrasound, because at this point they weren't too worried that it was appendicitis because I didn't have a temperature and I didn't have high blood pressure, which both of those, normally if you have appendicitis you'll have both of those. So their biggest theory was that I had some cysts on my ovaries that potentially had burst, and that's why it was causing me a lot of pain, but you can't tell that without doing an ultrasound. Basically, a pelvic examination is not pleasant. Basically, they have to like get their fingers up all in you and just do like a manual examination, and at this point in time there were only male doctors that were in the medical center. So the doctor that I had was like really, like, he was an older gentleman, and he was like, if you would prefer to have a female doctor do this, then come back in the morning, and also we need to get that ultrasound in the morning as well. So I kind of had no choice but to wait and come back the next day. I obviously wanted to have a female doctor, but you couldn't have the ultrasound until they had done the examination apparently. So I ended up getting home at like 2 AM. Obviously, like, was in a lot of pain as well with my side. Had to have a hot water bottle on my side to actually go to sleep. I was meant to go in at like 7:30 for this pelvic examination, but the lady who was going to do it called in sick, so then they had another lady come in at like 12 who could do it. So I had to wait until 12. When I came in at 12, I thought I would just get seen straight away because they referred me to come back. Then I had to wait like another 2.5 hours before I even got seen. During that time, I think I also had people again taking my blood pressure, taking my temperature, all that stuff that they'd already done. And so by the time I actually got to see the doctor, it was about 2:30. She told me that we didn't have to do the pelvic examination anymore because apparently they don't do them anymore. This older gentleman, I think when they got trained, the steps that they had to do, that was back then, and now they don't do that anymore. But the lady was like, judging from what you're saying, I do believe that it is appendicitis, and you need to go to the hospital to get bloods done. So that was frustrating because all she did was get me to lie down on a bed, and she felt like around my stomach and stuff. So then I obviously had to get sent to the hospital. She called ahead as well, and she was basically like, you'll be able to go straight in, they'll take your bloods and then you'll get results like half an hour later. So I thought, perfect, amazing. I arrive at 3 o'clock, check in, all of that stuff, and then I wait until 5 PM to get seen for bloods. They obviously, when I get there, they take my blood pressure and my temperature again. Finally get my bloods taken, hence why I have a little plaster on my hand, because I literally had an IV line put into my hand for them to take blood. So that was not fun. I'm also like really squeamish and hate blood. I don't like being in hospitals. I always get really fainty. And then I was waiting in the waiting room, and I thought surely it'd be like half an hour. And I asked the lady, I'm like, oh, how long does it take to get results? And she was like, an hour. And so at this point I was kind of over it, and I was like, look, can you just call me when you get the results, and if I need to come back, and I can. And her response was, hell no, you have to wait. And I was like, oh, for goodness sake. Like, this lady just wasn't the nicest either. And then I didn't get my results until I think it was 11 PM. So I was sitting in the waiting room for another 6 hours. I completely finished my book during that time. Phil also left to go and get us dinner because I was at the point where I was like, I don't even care if this is appendicitis anymore and I need to have surgery. I'm hungry and I need to eat now before I pass out. So bless Phil, he spent his entire day off with me at the medical center and then at the hospital. Then we got burgers for dinner, which was nice. So we were just sitting in the waiting room eating Burger Fuel burgers, waiting for me to get my flipping results back. And then we finally got my blood results back, and at 11 PM. The second doctor was so much nicer than the other lady that I had. I also had the reception nurse at the emergency department tell me that it was basically my fault that the lady didn't call the right people to get me seen sooner, because I obviously was like so fed up. I was crying. I was like, I'm done, like I've had enough. And she was just basically having a go at me and saying that it was my fault. And then yeah, the second doctor that I had, obviously he apologized that we'd been there so long and that it was really back and forth. They also were really busy, and I'm guessing that they were understaffed because the medical field seems to be understaffed all the time here in New Zealand. But he basically told me that my blood results came back normal, and so he was really confused as to what was causing me all this pain. So then we did an ultrasound, and the ultrasound basically confirmed what the first doctor had assumed, and that it wasn't appendicitis and that I had 2 small cysts on my ovaries, and they suspect that I had another one on my right side that burst because there was also like a bit of fluid in my ovary where assist would have been. They're both like under 3 centimeters, which is fine, because apparently if they're over 4 centimeters big, then that's when you kind of have to start getting worried about them. But apparently it's very common for a lot of women. They kind of come and go. That's why I'm home today. I've been home and off work since Wednesday. So yeah, it's just been a big few days, to be honest. So I've been enjoying just having the morning at home. I'd also had like really little sleep, so by the time we got home last night it was like 11:30, and obviously we'd been at medical centers and hospitals since 12, so I'd almost been in like hospitals for 12 hours, which is a long time. We haven't really done too much today. Obviously we've been decorating the house. We also popped out to Kmart because we ran out of tinsel. I also popped out to get a present for a friend because I have a baby shower to go to tomorrow, which obviously I'll be able to bring you guys along for parts of it. I still need to check with her what I can and can't film. And then today is also a very exciting day because Phil and I tonight are going to watch the new Hunger Games Snakes and Songbirds movie, which I'm really excited for. We'd booked the tickets on Wednesday as well when we did groceries, so I was also like, if I end up in the hospital with appendicitis needing surgery, I'm not going to be able to go and watch this movie, which I know is a very small thing and a very first world problem thing. But it was just making me really sad because I've been looking forward to this movie for weeks and wanting to watch it since like 2 weeks ago when it came out, but I've been saving for like my Waiheke trip for Rachel's 25th. I've read the book. I read the book I think 2 years ago now. Didn't love it. Thought it was like really dragged out and almost too long, but I have read the original trilogy, which is actually behind me here, and I loved it. So I'm really excited for this movie because I think it will be better done as a movie than as a book. I also thought I would share with you guys all of the books that I want to read through December, because I always like to read some Christmassy books through the festive months to get me in the mood. My battery just died, so I have just changed it over to my other one. I also read a lot of Christmassy books last year, and it definitely helped me to feel festive, and obviously because I've got so much time off during December, I'll be able to get through some books. So this is my little stash of Christmas books that I've currently got on my shelf. If I get through all of these, I might end up going out and seeing if I can find some more books as well. As of right now, I've been kind of reading like 1 book a week. I've really been enjoying putting up a lot of book content lately. I've always been a reader. There's also something I did this morning too, is I uploaded my spring and summer TBR. Also did a bit of Bible reading this morning, so yeah, there's a lot of like book stuff, reading stuff that I do on a day-to-day basis. The first book that I want to share is this one here. Now this one is Trading Christmas by Debbie Makoma. If you guys watched my last year's Vlogmas, I got through 2 out of the 3 short stories in this book. So this is a collection of 3 short little Christmassy short stories basically. So I'm up to the last one, which is called Surely Goodness and Mercy. So it's really not that long, but this one is about an older gentleman who has no one to spend Christmas with, and he's wandering the streets. He finds himself in a church. He does a prayer and it finds its way to the angels, who basically I think try and find him someone to spend Christmas with. But I have really thoroughly enjoyed the other 2 stories in this book, so I really hope I enjoy the last one as well. The next book I'm going to do is one that I had on my December Christmas reading list from last year that I didn't quite get to. That is Christmas Shopaholic by Sophie Kinsella. So I've read most of the Shopaholic series. I think I have 4 books. I have 5 books left in the series, including this one, to read. It obviously just follows Becky Bloomwood, who is a shopaholic, and you follow her through like different points in her lifetime. So this is her obviously preparing for Christmas. My mum also really enjoys Sophie Kinsella. She's read this and said that I will love it and that the humour is really good, so I'm excited for this one. This next book again was on my Christmas TBR from last year that I didn't quite get to, but I really want to get to this year because this is the only book I believe that I haven't read from John Green, and that is Let It Snow. So this is written by John Green, Maureen Johnson, and Lauren Miracle. So this again, I believe, is a collection of 3 short stories that are Christmassy. So this will be quite good to be able to like read a short story, put it down, read something else, then go back to another short story. 351 pages for 3 short stories, which is fantastic. But I've also owned this book for a really long time, so I would love to be able to get it off my physical TBR. And then the last Christmassy book that I have on my list to read in December this year is Love Light Farms by B.K. Borison. So I know that this has been really popular because of Book Talk. It's basically this chick who, to own a Christmas tree farm, owns it with her boyfriend, which the boyfriend doesn't exist. So I think she has to like pretend with her friend that her friend is her boyfriend to then be able to try and save this Christmas tree farm. So yeah, that is my little stash of Christmassy books that I want to get through this festive season. Let me know what's on your guys' list as well if you are a reader. I'm going to continue decorating the house, decorating the tree. I might have to do it over like 2 days, but again, that is a separate video that I'm filming, so I'm hoping by the time that this video goes up that it will be up. Hello friends, so it is a bit later now. Phil and I have just had dinner and we're just about to head out to the movies. So I thought I would show you guys my outfit. It's nothing crazy. So my little cropped denim jacket is just from Kmart. I honestly did it like at least 5 years ago, but I love this. It's just perfect. And then I've got this grey t-shirt, which is actually a new one that I thrifted. So you guys will see this in a thrift haul that I still need to film at this point. And then I just have my new jeans from Kmart, which I will be putting in my summer clothing haul, I think. So again, that's probably coming. But they're just like these really nice cargo jeans. They're real fun. They've got these like real big pockets on them. And I've just paired them with my black Converse. So nothing crazy. I am going to take my blue Michael Kors bag. Getting lollies. He's getting popcorn. Got a Sprite and popcorn. Hello friends.
Hello.
Yeah, you haven't even seen Phil in today's video.
No.
We just got back from the movies. I apologize if I'm a bit in and out. I've had to take painkillers because I'm starting to feel pain again. But we just wanted to give you guys a little rundown of our thoughts from the movies. We were kind of talking about it a little bit when we got out. I thought it was done really well. I thought it was better done as a movie rather than a book. Kept my interest the whole time, whereas I feel like when I was reading the book, my interest kind of got lost after the Hunger Games. So if you're not familiar with the storyline, I don't want to spoil it, but basically it follows President Snow, and he is a mentor for the tributes in the 10th Hunger Games. So there is like a games in this movie, but it is not the main plot. It's part of the plot.
It's a lot more character focused.
It is a lot more character focused. We both think the acting was really good.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, and I feel like for the most part they followed the book.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It felt very well made. Felt like there was a lot of thought put into it, rather than just, oh, it's a prequel for one character you saw in the Hunger Games movies.
Yeah.
It felt like it had its own identity rather than just a Hunger Games movie.
Yeah, very true. And I definitely think that you can see why President Snow ends up the way that he does. Do you reckon it was better than the other Hunger Games, or is it hard to compare?
I don't know. It feels like it could be better than the other Hunger Games movies.
I definitely think it's better than both of the Mockingjay movies.
Yeah, I think it could be better than the first one, but it might be on par with Catching Fire.
Yeah, I was about to say, I feel like Catching Fire was still my favourite. Then I feel like this could almost come in at second.
Yeah.
Then the Hunger Games, the first one, at third place. And then the two Mockingjay movies last.
I feel like this movie held your hand a little bit.
I definitely feel like the ending was made clearer, and I got really confused with the ending when I was reading it, but I feel like the movie made it a lot more clear. But I would recommend that you go and see it. All of the trailers were really good beforehand as well. Like, there were definitely some good ones in there that I think I want to go and see.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there is 20 minutes of trailers, so
it felt like a lot.
So if you're going to watch it and you're running a bit late, don't stress, because there's 20 minutes of trailers and
also
things
depends
beforehand.
on the theatre as well.
That's true. We went to event cinemas, so if you're going to an event cinemas, there's 20 minutes of trailers. That's kind of our thoughts. I managed to get most of the house decorated, but we haven't quite finished the tree. I'll give you guys a little sneak peek. Currently where we're at, so we've still got some baubles on the floor. I'm still in the middle of decorating this tree. I've got my tripod there from filming. There's stuff on the couch. There's more like special decorations over there. I'm also in my pajamas because, like I said, I'm not feeling great, so I think I'm just gonna take it chill. Hey guys, so welcome to day 2 of Vlogmas. So it is the 2nd of December today. It is Saturday. You guys join me in the spare room today. It's actually like quite late in the day. It is 20 to 4. We currently have got Phil's mum here at the moment. She was in Hamilton for a few days, but so you can probably hear her on the phone in the background. But she has come up to Auckland today to spend some time with Phil and I. We've just been hanging out this morning. We made some pizzas for lunch, and before that Phil and I finished decorating the house for Christmas. You can see a little mini Christmas tree in the background. But I've just come into our spare room because we have a baby shower to go to this afternoon, so I thought I would show you guys what we got. I apologize if I'm not like energetic a lot. I've got quite a bit of pain in my stomach that I am trying to ignore. I've taken some painkillers, so I have a script at the moment for paracetamol and codeine together, so I've taken some of that, but I'm not feeling too hot. So we went into Kmart yesterday and got some presents. So my friend, it's her first baby and she's having a little girl, so the first thing that we got is this cute little like one-piece rompery thing. It's just like a pale pink, and then has these cute little like flowers all over it. It's got some domes down the bottom. It is a size 00, which is a 3 to 6 months. It is organic cotton. Very cute. Then we also got a little box to put the stuff in, which I've used this box for baby shower I went to in Wellington, and I'm pretty sure I got this same box for another baby shower that I went to in April. But I love these little boxes. They're super cute. They're also a really good size. So that was also from Kmart. And then we got this cute little book here, which is a little First Steps alphabet. It has a little ant on the front, but like, look how cute this is. It's also like a cardboard book, so it'll be a good one that, like, even though the baby is small, like even when they get a little bit older, it's a good one to be able to have. And then we also got this cute little card here which says you're expecting a new little sweet pea. So cute. I need to write in this card and then just put this little box together, and I'll show you guys what it looks like when it's done. And then I need to get ready. I am thinking I might just put like a little bit of makeup on, and then I know what I want to wear, so I'll be able to show you guys that as well. I think I'm just going to do it like this and then put the card on the inside. On the inside it says, a new little hand to hold, a new little cheek to kiss, a new little baby to love, you must be so happy. It's so cute. This is what it looks like on the inside. So the little card. And the little bits and pieces in there. Very cute. So I've done myself all up. This is my makeup. So I've just done something like very light, summery. I've gone lighter on the eyes than what I normally do, lighter on the brows, all of that. The lipstick is just MAC Velvet Teddy as per normal. We're just about to head out, so I'll show you guys my outfit really quick. It's also a beautiful day outside, so it's quite hot, which is really nice. I'm just wearing this cute little dress here, which is just a little pink and white little gingham number. It's like a little mini dress. This is from Dottie as part of their Barbie collection that they did earlier in the year. It's a little bit baggy here, but like whatever. And then the back is cool because it has this little bow. Can you guys see that? I hope you guys can see that. I love the little pink and white gingham. They're having a little girl, so yeah, thought it was very appropriate. And then I've just got my pink little slides on from Mi Piace. Normally I would wear like actual heels, but because I haven't been well, I don't really want to wear big heels. And then I'm also going to take my Levi's denim jacket as well. And then my blue Michael Kors bag. My perfume of choice is this one here, which is the Fantasy Intense by Britney Spears. I love this. I'm at like half at the moment, but it just smells really sweet. Then I also forgot to show you guys, hopefully, I don't know if you guys can see, but I hope you can, but I've got a little flower clip in my hair as well, which hopefully you guys can kind of see. This is just from Kmart, so I think we're just about to head off. It's feeling like summer. So good. This is Daisy. Daisy is the one who is due soon. What's your due date, Daisy?
6th of February.
Ooh, exciting! Getting close.
No, I think I'll have more.
Yeah, there's heaps, eh? You're not vegetarian? Oh, sorry.
Who has 10 or more?
Probably me.
I got 7. Phil, how many do you have? 6.
What was it? You did?
I don't know.
They're cute.
This is Anwin. Oh, hold on, you're blurry. There we go.
A mushroom. The mushroom that she's 10 out of 10. The mushroom is so good. Alpha frosted mushroom.
It takes 10 minutes for us to get onto the motorway. So only it takes another 15 minutes.
Oh,
It's beautiful.
that's from Auntie Jane.
I love it.
I'm done right now. I'm ready to go.
Hey, Jakey, could you get Alfie a tissue, please? Oh, that's nice. A nappy bag.
Cute. Nice.
What is it? What's the picture? Is it like the sperm whale?
So where's your
It's very cute. Cute.
So it's like
What is it? Joe. Sorry, Oh yeah, that's me.
Daisy was there when I bought them.
This one is. Was there?
Honestly, in an emotion.
Oh,
They're newborn.
cute.
Yeah, but like baby.
Cute.
cakes, but yeah, what are those Daisy.
Well, it's something that we're familiar with. I think everybody deserves to be provided. So I teach it kind of like intermediate, which is you're a visual person.
Hang on, can I say?
That was a girl.
Oh no! Oh no!
Like all new stuff.
This guy, I'm second one being a girl then.
Look at you, Jakey.
Everyone loves chicken. Everyone loves chicken. Hold on. How good?
Hey!
You always lose one. Is that good? Because
Oh, cute!
hold it over their hand and they can drop
So cute!
and they just chew on it one.
Oranges.
Oh, that's really good.
Oh, that's so cute. Oh, all these Christmas lights. Cute. Are we going right? Oh no, we're going straight. Oh, cute. Very cute.
Hello guys, so it is a lot later now. It is 11 p.m. As you can see, I'm home now from the baby shower. It was so much fun. A big ups to Daisy. She obviously let me film quite a bit at the baby shower, which was really nice. It was really nice to like chat to some of my friends as well. We also played a game where someone would say a name and then the last letter of that name, you had to come up with a name for like the next person. So it went round in a circle, so someone would say a name and then whatever letter that name ended in, the next person had to do a name that started with that letter. I think I placed like 4th, but I got stuck with Y and we'd already had Y like 3 or 4 times and I feel like there's only so many names that start with Y, so that sucked, but I was still quite happy with how I placed. Come into bed, I've obviously taken my makeup off, I've done my skincare, brushed my teeth, hence why I have spot treatment on this box. It's been annoying me all day, and I have just curled up into bed and I'm going to start a Christmas read. And so this is the one that I feel in the mood for, so this is the one that I'm going to pick up. This is Love Light Farms by BK Borison. I've also got the Christmas lights on. I'll show you guys, it's real cozy. I've obviously got the lamp on in our actual bedroom, but we've got the fairy lights on the Christmas tree, and then we've got the fairy lights on the pole.
Well, a very good morning and welcome to church. My name's Andrew, and the Apostle Paul has these words to say in Romans. Romans chapter 5 starts this way, saying, "Therefore, since we have been declared righteous by faith, we have peace with God through our Lord Jesus Christ. We have also obtained access through him by faith into this grace in which we stand and we rejoice in the hope of the glory of God. We place far more of a part in the decisions that we make than we think. I think love functions as both the engine and the compass in lots of areas of our lives. It drives us forwards in moments of brokenness and pain. What we actually need is a word from God that addresses our hearts as well as our heads, that speaks to us in the fullness of our human embodiment and actually connects with who we are as people. And so what I want to do today is look at the historical context of this prophecy and how Israel would have first heard it when they were listening to these words from the prophet Isaiah. And then I want to show us how it crescendos in new ways that Isaiah couldn't even have imagined and dreamed.
Good morning everyone, welcome to day 3, Vlogmas day 3. So today is Sunday. As you guys would have seen, I have just been at home this morning. I watched church online. I just woke up in a lot of pain this morning. I just can't get up and get ready, to be honest. Like, it just is causing me a lot of pain. I've literally been in bed pretty much all morning just watching church, watching a bit of YouTube, just trying to like relax a little bit, but I feel really unproductive, so I want to try and at least get a couple things done. But I'm mostly just gonna have a day at home today. Phil did go to church, so he's currently not at home. I think he'll be home really soon. We did have a course starting today at church as well that I'm a part of, but I'm just in a lot of pain at the moment, so I'm just gonna chill here and hopefully I'll feel a little bit better next week. Thought I would show you guys the notes that I took from church because it was a really good sermon today and there was a lot in there that I want to share with you guys. I know that this isn't everyone's cup of tea, but obviously Christianity is what I believe in. It's a huge part of who I am. So I always write down notes in this little book here, which is just from Kmart. We went through Isaiah 9 verse 1 to 7 and I took all these notes. It was just really good. There was a lot of like historical evidence and things of what was actually going on during those times as well, and then there was a lot about focusing on Jesus being the light and how like a lot of the Old Testament prophecies and stuff point towards complete fulfillment in Jesus. And then I think I'm just gonna try and tackle this washing line here. I only try and do my washing like on Sundays or Mondays, but I am working tomorrow to help pack up the store, so this is kind of like the only chance that I've got really to do the washing. So let's get you guys set up. Phil's being weird. It is a bit later on now. Phil is home. He's in the kitchen. You can't see him. Can you pop round? Right there. So he's home. He is just getting started on dinner, which we're going to have dessert for dinner because we had pizza for lunch. So we're going to do pancakes for dinner. As you guys would have seen, we were just watching Dash and Lily's Book of Dares on Netflix, which they've called it Dash and Lily, I think, but the full title is Dash and Lily's Book of Dares, which we've just fully binged. There's 8 episodes, 1 season. They're all like half an hour, 20 minutes to half an hour long, so it's not that long. But it's based on Dash and Lily's Book of Dares by Rachel Conn and David Levithan, I think. I really enjoy David Levithan's writing. I have another book by him. It's over on the fantasy shelf. This one here, this is one of my favorite books of all time, Every Day by David Levithan. I read the Book of Dares, I think when I was like 15 or 16, but I really enjoyed the show. It was a little bit cringy, but like in the best way possible. Obviously perfect for this time of the year as well, because it's nice and festive. What do you think, Phil?
It's okay.
Put it around on you. Wait, hold on, I'll come in the kitchen actually, then you could be in the video. What do you think?
It's okay.
Yeah? But now we are gonna sit and watch Holiday with Emma Roberts. I also did read a little bit more of Love Light Farms today. Last night I got up to like page 30, so not really a lot. I think that was like the first 4 chapters. I am really enjoying this so far. Like, it's really easy to read. I did 3 loads of washing. They're all hung out in the spare room, and then I got 1 more, which is the last one on at the moment. So it's felt like a productive evening. My pain has been very up and down. Hello guys, so it is a lot later now. It is 11:45, so I am just gonna sign out from this video. Phil and I finished watching Holiday, which we both love. It's such a funny Christmas movie. It's just on Netflix, so very easily accessible. I did a load of washing and then just did all the dishes since Phil cooked dinner. I really hope you guys have enjoyed coming along for these 3 days. If you did, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Please make sure to turn on the notifications and check out my social media. It's always linked down below in the description box. Definitely so far enjoying doing Vlogmas this way because it feels like I am filming what I can, but also I don't feel pressured to film if I've like not been feeling great. Stay tuned for all the festive content and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!